Things about me, I'm a middle-aged man, and I'm 22 years old. Sorry, I fucked that up. I gotta rewrite it. Is it okay if I do it again for you guys?
Yeah.
Good. I'm a middle-aged man, and I'm 23 years old. It didn't matter. It's like me telling you that and birthdays. Alright. Wear a lot of checkered shirts, because I can never remember what stripes are slimming. Got them both covered. And I'm balding, if you can't tell. You can tell. I know you can tell. I'm okay with balding. I don't like the term going bald, you know? Much for the term getting new forehead. As Brian said, I live in South Bend now, which is... it's whatever. And I realized moving from Michigan to Indiana, dating-wise, that I'm a 9 in Indiana, a 7 in Michigan, and a 2 in denial. The rest of the show is gonna be like this, just same level of energy you have, but back at you, and I mean it. I'm not saying that to belittle you. I don't sound like this just for you. I sound like this all the time. You guys didn't need to know that. Anyway, moving on. Moved out of my parents' house, which is great. They could finally get divorced. They've been saying stay together with the kid for like 22 years. The kid's 23 now. I think it's time that they're happy. My neighbor's a nun. It's not a joke, that's real life. My neighbor's a full-blown nun at a church. I think she's like affecting the way I live my life, you know, like she's rubbing off on me. Like I had a girl over a while ago, surprise, surprise. Anyway, things were getting hot and heavy, you know how things go, just like that, hot and heavy. That's what sex sounds like to me. And she wanted to be spanked. I'm not good at that, so I'm trying to do it for her. Spanking her. Not really into it, but about the 4th or 5th time I finally yell out, "Repent!" For those of you that couldn't hear, I yelled out "repent" because that's what Christians say. So I think I'm like part Christian now. I don't know if that's official, I've converted, but on the way. Did you guys know that if you read your Bible backwards, you don't know how to read? You know, in case you didn't know, now you do. But I had a guy come to my door a while ago, asking if I had a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I did, but I didn't want to talk about that. So I said, "No, sir. I don't participate in gossip." Didn't you read your Bible? He can hear you. He's everywhere. He's got a full day. He doesn't need another minute. It's a Tuesday. I didn't tell him it was Tuesday. He knew. I'm rambling a lot. Who cares, though? Moved to South Bend for work. It's better. I like having a job. Work in an office, which is even better. They tint all the windows. All the windows. So when you look out, it's just as gray as inside. Keeps out all sunlight and hope, which is ideal for me. I'm the weird guy in the office, but I'm not the weirdest guy. Which is good because I needed that. I'm not the weirdest guy because, yeah. Because there's a guy taking a shit next to me one time. And before I move on, we were in a bathroom. We were definitely in a bathroom at the time. Am I doing that, or is it just... Okay, so it is just me. I deserve this. Who gives a shit? Anyway, back to that guy shitting next to me. He had a tablet on the floor. In a bathroom. Now, I know you're not supposed to say anything while you're in a bathroom to another person. That's crazy. I had to say something to this guy. So I said, "Hey, could you move it over so I could see?" This guy was such a jerk, he didn't say anything back. How dare he? But yeah, not the weirdest guy in the office, and he did that. Transition. You ever find yourself in a Walmart An employee comes up to you and asks, "Sir, can I help you find anything?" Don't say a reason to live. Because they hate that. Because they're Walmart employees and they can't find one of those either. Ooh, shots fired, everyone. Sticking it to the man that worked for the man. Last time I was at Walmart, I spent all my money on a wallet. So when I left, I didn't have anything to put in it. So I took the wallet back, got my money back, put the money in my pocket, went home, went to take the money out of my pocket and it was gone. I realized I had a hole in my pocket. I remembered that's why I wanted to buy a wallet. I only go to Walmart because there's a cute checkout lady that I like. And I've been going there for like months. I finally work up the nerve to talk to her, and I realize that she's at self-checkout. I'm checking myself out, if you get what I mean. That's not true, I hate myself. That's probably gotten the biggest laugh tonight, is that I hate myself. And I'm okay with that, because I hate myself. Things have gotten weird real quick, especially after I told you the rest of the show was gonna be like that. It's your own fault. Like to have sex doggy style, because it goes 7 times quicker. I'll wait for everyone to get that, and let that circle around, explain it to a neighbor if you have to. Okay, we all got it. Another thing about me, I like doing drugs.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding, no.
I don't believe you, I know you're not kidding.
Why? What?
Because I can see you.
Why?
You have a giant fucking tattoo right here that screams, "I do drugs."
No, it doesn't. What? I just got that. Yeah, I just got that. I have to keep it like that. That's fine.
Okay. You could have just said, "No, I don't do drugs." I forgot what I was going to say. It doesn't matter. Thank God none of this matters.
When I grew up, I was not popular. A lot of kids didn't call me by my name, Chris. They used to have a nickname for me. They would call me Quasi, because they wanted to be mean. Because I look like Shrek and Uncle Fester had a gay love child. Yeah. Once after a show, this lady comes up to me and she goes, "You don't look like Shrek and Uncle Fester, no. You look like Vin Diesel, impregnated lesbian." And I was like, yes, pretty much, Mom. That's what I look like. I haven't done that joke in almost 5 years. I only do that because he said I haven't been here since 2012. I actually took 2 years off comedy. My mother died of cancer, and it was really hard to laugh at shit after that. I'm back now because, time heals and you get the time to think, because my mom had terminal cancer. She had 4 months to live. I was there in the office when they told her. They said, 4 months, get your shit in order. And I realized, you have to think, how does this happen? And I really realized to myself, they only give really, really good people 4 months to live, because they have the responsibility for that kind of fucking power, all right? Because if I had 4 months to live, if you're somebody I want to fuck or fight or kill, that shit's happening. Yeah, it's gonna. Like my mom, this is how I knew she was responsible. She called me on the phone. She's like, "Chris," she's like, "I did something bad this morning." I'm like, "What, Mom? What did you do?" She goes, "I ate 2 pieces of chocolate cake." I was like, "Mother, you're dying in 4 months. Let's go get heroin. I'll buy it for you. We'll do it together. It will be a bonding experience. In 10 years, when I'm sucking dick for drugs, I'll think of you." Yeah. Because I couldn't do that. If you told me I had 4 months to live, I would think that's a race against cancer. Yeah, I'm gonna do some shit to win. I wanna know at the end of the day that cancer lost to me. Because I would find me one of those dirty hookers. Like the kind that you only find for like $2 behind a 7-Eleven, and you have to be really drunk on some really bad meth to kind of think it's a good idea. And I would take that back to this hotel, maybe tonight, and would have unprotected sex with that hooker. And I would do it multiple times. And I would have heroin in both arms. And I would sit there and take the Lord's name in vain and be like, strike me down right now. And I would raise cancer. So when I died, I got to the mortuary and the guy's cutting me open and he goes, holy shit! This guy's got gonosyphilades. The Voltron of STDs. Cause of death? Badass. Yeah. No. A lot of people like to ask me how I really got through it. I am married, I have a wife, I have a son, and the really fucked up part, my son was actually born as my mother was in hospice. So that is you can have your joyous moment, your worst moment at the same time. And he has brought me all kinds of great things in life. Like, I never thought I'd be a good father. Like, I was pretty much a bad, not good person. Like, I used to work third shift, and I remember my buddy once, he's like, oh man, we got a Halloween party for our little guy, and we forgot to get him a sword, he's a pirate. Can you just, you get off third shift like 6 a.m., can you run to Walmart, get us a plastic sword, here's $20. And, so I get out of work, and I get there at 6 a.m. Do you know plastic swords are like $30, $40? I only had $20 on me. I worked third shift, I couldn't afford to that. You know what I also found out at Walmart? Machetes are $5.99. Yeah. Which means you can get a case of Natty Ice, 2 of those, and have some white trash fencing. Yeah. Not a good father. I did buy the machete, though, because, man, $14 was like 2 meals back then. Yeah. No, and then I have my wife. My wife is amazing. She's a great lady, and she's way more beautiful than I am. Because I get it. I am not attractive, all right? I'm a 2, maybe a 4 on a bad Jaeger night.
You're a 7.
Oh, honey, you're awesome. That tattoo, you are on drugs. Fuck. Woo. Thank you, lady. Thank you. No, I love my wife. She's awesome. Like, when we walk through the mall, like, people can't figure out how we go together. Like, they must think I'm her mentally handicapped friend and she's, like, taking care of me. Which makes me wonder, maybe I'm mentally handicapped. Yeah, because if you're mentally handicapped, I would believe you don't know it. Like, you're happy in life, like, I'm regularly gay. Like, maybe I'm walking through the mall like, this is my wife, this is my wife, we have sex. And then everybody looks at her weird. Because there's 2 reasons my wife is with me. One of them is I'm slightly funny. And 2 is I will munch a rug like none other. I am a muff diving fool. Yeah. Yeah. I come to your hood. Yeah, it's because I'll say there's some bodybuilder guys I saw you back there. You guys probably been hitting the gym since you were 12, right? And getting the ladies because the muscles get the ladies. You know what I've been doing since I was 12, ladies? I've been eating a lot of ice cream. I roll through your hood. The good humor man's been there, yeah. But you can't tell people in public that's what you do. You can't wear a shirt like that, man. It doesn't work. No. And I do love my wife. She's not perfect, though. She does have a little bit of temper on her. She likes to trap me with things. Like, one of her new things is freebie. Like, one celebrity, if you ended up, amazingly it happened, you could have sex with. Hers is Justin Timberlake. I get reminded of this every time Justin Timberlake comes to Joe Louis. I don't know why. She's like, who's your freebie? And us guys, we have to lie, because that's a trap. I can't say Sofia Vergara or whatever that girl from Modern Family. I don't know her name, I just jerk off on mute. So, we can't tell the truth. So a safety answer is this, guys. Oprah. No woman is mad about it. In fact, if I didn't have sex with Oprah, my wife would probably be mad at me. You know what she's done for us? Get in there and fuck that ass. Because we can't say the truth, guys. We can't say Jennifer. She's like, who's Jennifer? The high school dropout who works at the Quickie Stop down the road. I think I got a shot. Yeah. And she once got really, really mad at me because she found my porn. Like, that is something that happens when you're in a relationship. You gotta kind of find that boundary, because I like boobs. I'm a boob man. And thank you to the 2 ladies over there that came in tonight. Fuck yeah, ladies. You made the spank bank for later. Woo! I'm alone, half a state from my wife, in a room by myself. Nor towels. Yeah. I do. I like boobs. Because they fit the kind of woman I like to date. I think a thick woman is one of the most beautiful things in the world. I do. Yeah. Because if because a thick woman is like, I like my women the way I like my steak. A little meat on the bone. Because you ever have sex with a stick, all you get is splinters. It's true, think about it. Plus, let's face it, skinny girls, if I have sex with you, I will break you. There is a weight limit on that ride, and I exceed it. Yeah. But if I have sex with a skinny girl, it looks like a polar bear dry humping a garden hose. Nobody wants to see that. Yeah.
I love Chicago because you always feel normal. Like, no matter how shitty you're feeling about your day, you walk by a CVS and there's a guy huffing screen duster in front of his, and you're like, I'm doing okay. I'm in a decent place. I'm on my way home from work one day and a guy threatened to stab me in the neck. Thank you for your concern. You room full of dicks. No, I was doing nothing. I was standing there and he had just been walking up and down the train car going, bitch ass! Bitch ass!
Bitch ass.
Eventually it's my turn to be bitch ass. And he locks onto me for whatever reason and just goes, oh, what, you coming home from work? You think because you work all day I don't work? Well, you work all day and I stab you in the neck. I get your paycheck.
Oh.
I don't think you understand how direct deposit works, sir. No. Guys, a couple of people have been up here talking about relationships, and I am in one now. I am in love. We got in our first fight recently, and it's one of the dumbest fights I've ever been in my life. We got in a fight because she went to a bachelorette party and came home with like 6 chocolate penis-shaped lollipops, which started this weird countdown between my heterosexuality and the moment of me going, they're just chocolate. So yeah, I start sneaking a dick here and there. That's fine at the beginning. 2 days in, I'm down 5 dicks. And I owe her like a serious explanation about my sexuality and my eating habits that I don't want to have to explain because, like, it's going well. We're in love, and we've been in love long enough for the words I love you to have changed. How many of you guys are in love tonight and have been in love for a while? Not a good representation of love, everybody. That's too sad. The thing is, when I first said I love you to this woman, what I meant by those 3 words was, I love you so much, I can't not say it anymore. I have to tell you this right now. And right now, when I say I love you, I mean, we're getting off the phone. That's it. All right, one sad person laughing, and it's because you've been on the other side of a, all right, love you. Love you.
Bye.
Weird, I've never been hung up on during a stand-up set. That was weird. That's a first for me. I do now, like, it's working out well, and like we're honest. I think that's part of it. We talk about everything. We communicate about like what we want out of a relationship, what we want out of sex. Like, you gotta communicate that shit. Guys, it's not a peen me, it's a peen us. I'll wait. Yeah, you guys take whatever fucking time you need. I don't care. I'll be here all night. They gave me a hotel room. It's really weird that keeps happening, right? Every time I feel like it's the Matrix resetting. I don't know, I do comedy now and just kind of tour with my girlfriend, and it's weird because that's very different than how I grew up. Like, I was raised in a very average middle-class suburb, like very upper-level reds to low yellows, Monopoly speaking. Whereas now, like, we live in a 1-bedroom apartment above a nail salon, and the other day I used a Bed Bath & Beyond mailer as a dinner plate. That's some Baltic Avenue shit, is all I'm saying. Is like, I took a turn at some point, and I think I've actually figured out when it was. In high school, for career day, my friend Brian and I dressed up as homeless people. Now that story's now ironic for Brian, because Brian is the vice president of a bank, and Brian lives in a condo that he owns The other day, I had to go to a Coinstar on my way to buy weed. So, we've taken two very different paths in life. It's like he became Dorian Gray and I became his painting. That's right, I'll say a joke for three of you. I told you, this will be very personalized. Oh, good, as long as the back table of unemployed comedians gets it, I'm so set. If anybody needs to look at a collection of people who always settled for hand jobs, take a look. That's how we get here. Comedy is weird. You guys have noticed it. Everyone just comes up here and tells you all of our problems, all of our weird shit. Under any other circumstance where we're doing that, we've taken you all hostage. There are guns involved. Like I'm up here some weird Buffalo Bill, like, would you fuck me? Because I wouldn't. I do, just to get a little deep for a second, I go to a therapist for depression and suicidal thoughts, and yet this guy has never once charged me up front. I think that's a little cocky. He sends a bill 3 weeks later like, relax, I'm very good. Right? Oh, I can't wait to show him. Not sure how we feel about that one. I'll try to boost the mood a little bit because I will tell you this, even if you have dark thoughts like that, it's not all bad. I came up with a brilliant money-making idea because sometimes when you're depressed, you just want to put a gun in your mouth and end it all, which led me to a great idea, flavored guns. You'd have no idea how creepy it is hearing one cackle coming from behind you. If you entertain one person and it's the karaoke DJ, you're doing something wrong.
Some of you are looking at me like, what's Danny Bonaducci doing here? People come up to me all the time, they're like, is that your real hair color? Do you dye your hair? Yeah, as if I intended to look like this. Because there's so much sex appeal in the leprechaun look. You know? Would you like to slide down the rainbow? It's hard to get lucky when your hair is the same color as red lights, fire trucks, biohazard stickers. Basically, anything that means stop and use caution. Let's face it, most women, you guys like to eat that sweet white vanilla cake or the dark chocolate cake. Nobody ever wants carrot cake. And it was rough growing up looking like a redheaded stepchild, especially when you are a redheaded stepchild. And I've been called everything. Red, ginger, opie, alcoholic. That's just by my mom. Don't get me wrong, there are some benefits, there are some perks. Like, it's really hard to wrongly accuse me of leaving pubes in the bathroom. Usually takes a second. And I seem to get lucky with the bigger girls. The heavy, Rubenesque, voluptuous, they seem to be attracted to me. Like I remind them of their favorite people. Ronald McDonald and Wendy. It's like wearing cologne that smells like a cheeseburger. Once you go red, you'll be well fed. You guys are laughing. I can't go to a Wendy's without somebody thinking I'm from corporate. I walk in and there's panic in the kitchen. I think her brother's here, clean up. I don't know, Wendell. Gotta be careful about what we eat though. They say when people get depressed, they turn to binge eating. Hostess has picked up on this, because they named all their treats after things lonely and sexually deprived people want. Like ho-hos. Ding-dongs. If you're a pedophile, Twinkies. Hey! Right up front. So why is it when a priest says a prayer and then dumps somebody into a tub of water, they call that a baptism? I do that in a hotel with a hooker, and they call it a felony. I'm glad you guys are laughing and having a good time. Thanks for coming to the show. This is good. This is my therapy. This makes me feel good because my normal day job has a complete opposite effect on people. I'm a police officer by trade. You know how quiet it got in here? Yeah, no, true fact, I've been a cop for about 20 years now, and it's rough because we don't interact with people in good situations. I mean, let's face it, we don't pull you guys over to congratulate you when you're driving. It's not like, you know why I stopped you? That turn back there was awesome, man. Awesome. I got it. Made my nipples hard. And every day I interact with people that have extreme personalities. Close-minded, short-tempered, overly medicated. Those are just my coworkers. You know, I don't think the public, though, can tolerate a cop with a sense of humor. It's like, don't worry, I'm not going to give you a ticket. Just kidding. It's stressful, though, because every day I go into work, I face the possibility of having to make a split-second decision. Split-second decision that most people can take the time to think about and contemplate. I have to know the answers to immediately. Important decisions, too, like glazed, chocolate, sprinkles. I don't know why that's so funny, but it is, isn't it? Cops and donuts. It's cliche. It's like when you think of one, you think of the other. Like nude beaches and ugly people. No, but the donuts, the coffee, the caffeine, the sugar, we love it. It helps you stay awake, helps you stay focused. You just got to be careful. Too much caffeine and sugar can get you jacked up and jittery and cause you to do things out of order, like with warning shots. You're like, freeze or I'll shoot. Shit! Joke's not real popular in Ferguson these days. You know, whatever your opinion is of the subject, you know, I don't tolerate police abuse or excessive brutality, and you need to use force to teach a lesson most of the time. Once in a while, I pulled a guy over recently for running a stop sign. He rolled through it, and he starts to argue with me. He's like, I slowed down for it. I'm like, you didn't stop. He said, I slowed down to the point where I had to pull him out of the car and start beating him with my flashlight. Do you want me to slow down or stop? No, but it is a cool job, folks. I get to do some pretty cool stuff. I get to drive fast. I get free coffee. Get to baptize crack whores. But when I'm not at work, I am just as terrified as all you people are to have a cop follow me. Seriously, while you're driving, seeing a cop in your rearview mirror, it's like a wedgie you can't pick. Because I like to drink and party. The last thing I want to do is get busted. You know, they can arrest you, take you down to the station, and then give you the breath test. The breathalyzer. And I know as a straight man, I'll never do well in any test where the instructions are, put this in your mouth and blow long and hard. No, I hate it. I would rather run naked through a trailer park yelling, NASCAR sucks. So glad you guys laughed at that. I told that joke last week up in Sparta, and there was silence. NASCAR stands for, not all spectators can actually read. So I think I got numbers on the cars. You guys aren't NASCAR fans over here, are you? No, I can tell by the dental work. Yeah. So I'll get out of here on this, but a lot of you think, oh, it must be nice being a police officer because we get a little bit of diplomatic immunity, you know, you get to look the other way in traffic tickets and whatnot. You know, it's not always, you don't always want the cops to know who you are when you get pulled over. True story, one night I'm leaving the bar with a girl, and I'm not going to lie to you, this isn't the kind of girl you want to be seen leaving the bar with. She's a bigger girl, a few extra pounds. In fact, to show off, I took her to Wendy's. Yeah, get pulled over, cop recognizes me, walks up to the window and says, hey, Jeremy, man, how's it been going? Been drinking tonight? He looks down, looks at her and says, I guess so. And without skipping a beat, she turns to him and says, and I don't even like carrot cake, especially tiny little pieces. Thanks a lot, guys.